Hello. So if you were like me and you grew up in the 90s, you had the benefit of growing up in both the 90s and the 2000s, you, like me, also probably most definitely missed that era as well. So, I thought we would react to some videos that are from that time. So these are videos, three different videos. It's Christmas shopping in 2004, shopping in a Target in 2005, and Christmas shopping at a Walmart in the year 2000. I miss that era. I like the 90s. I like the 2000s. Personally, I think the 80s, 80s to 90s to 2000s were peak era for being a child. And so I thought I would watch these three videos to give myself some nostalgia, and anyone else who is out there and also wants to enjoy this as well, and also misses that time just like I do. So here we go. 1688, huh? That's not gonna cost that price in today's world. Interesting. Not much has honestly changed in terms of Walmart. Just a different color scheme, and honestly, that's pretty much it. The vests are different too. They're not dark like that anymore. The vests are bright blue. Man, I love the old technology back then. So for all the kids out there, make me sound like a fucking 60-year-old man. But for all the kids, for all the youths out there, we didn't have smartphones back then. We didn't have this. This wasn't a thing back then. We just had normal ass cell phones. Like flip cell phones, and not even then not a lot of people had those. We had to rely on these things called landlines, where you had a phone on your house that, it's a lot to explain, but basically you had one phone in your house, and that was your phone for the entire house, for literally everyone. We didn't have, we had computers back then, but we didn't have smartphones. I think they were starting to come out maybe around this time. I don't remember when they came out. Yep. So 2007. We wouldn't have this for another 3 years. We wouldn't have smartphones back then. Everything was old school. So yeah. Let's keep going. I miss CRT TVs, dude. And by the way, no, the T does not stand for TV. 3876 for what? I'm guessing this is a DVD player that's here. Oh, okay. Okay, that was a transition. That was a choice, I guess. It's so weird to see the vests dark blue now. It's weird to see old Walmart now. I was 13 in 2004. Green Day had just released. Okay. That's alright. I was 13 in 2004. I was still in junior high in Arizona. I was obsessed with Green Day. Green Day had just released American Idiot. I loved every single fucking song on that album. It is amazing, and I still love that album. I still love that album to this day. But yeah, I was 13 in Arizona. I had to go to school with a. I think at that time, I had a CD player. I would carry a CD player in my pocket, and for all my people who from the 90s to 2000s know, I had a CD flip book. which was like this kind of like thing. It was opened up like a pamphlet, and it just kept CDs, like music CDs in there, and I would use that. That was my music library. There was no Spotify, no Apple, no music streaming service. That was my music streaming service. It was just this flip book. I keep hitting my microphone. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was my music streaming service. Was just this flip book of music CDs that I had as a kid. And yeah, that's what I did to listen to music when I was out and about. It was awesome. I would love to do it again. Go back then and do it again as a kid. Man, the old theater boom boxes and stereos. That's so cool. Hey, remember when Walmart actually used to sell games? Like PC games? Actual legit PC games? I do. They don't do that anymore. The PC software aisle. That aisle was the shit back then when I was a kid. Dude, the StarCraft battle chests. Oh man, those were a staple of Walmart stores back then. Those were so awesome. I love this. I love everything about this. I know this is a phrase that's been beaten to death, but this genuinely takes me back. Oh man, that's right. So back then, in the 2000s and I think in the 90s too, Walmart used to have gaming demo stations there. It was for GameCube. There was one for Xbox. For the GameCube was for Nintendo, obviously, and there was one for PlayStation as well. And you would just stand there and play games for however long you wanted to. It was awesome. It was one of the few things I loved going to Walmart for as a kid. I could just stand there and just look up at the really high CRT television that they have with the games running on loop. You could just stand there and play games. It was awesome. I loved every second of it, and it was great. Let's keep going. It's not that long of a video. It's only got 4 minutes left. Well, less than 4 minutes. It's got 3 minutes left. This kid's playing a Nintendo DS, or is that PSP? Or not PSP. It's not PSP. I think that's a DS. I don't know. I never played the handheld Nintendo gaming consoles. God, that computer looks so old. It's so cool. I love this. Not much, and I say this as someone who worked at Walmart for a year. Not much has changed. Things are more or less the same. There's just less there.
Even there, what else do you like?
The kid looking at the camera. Dude, this takes me back too. I used to do this with my mom as well as a kid. Just go.
What do you like about that one?
Just go to the toy aisle or the gaming aisle or whatever and say, and ask me what I wanted for Christmas or my birthday, and I would just point out different things and say, oh, I like that, like this kid's doing. I like that. I want that. Yeah. I used to do this as a kid. I kind of miss doing this. I miss everything about the 2000s, if I'm being honest. Excuse me. It's weird. I will say it's weird saying the old colors again from old Walmart. I mean, obviously everyone now is so used to how things are now and how things look. It's become weird to see what things looked like back then. That is a very weird, again, a very interesting choice of a transition. Seeing the old font, I love. I love seeing the old text and graphics and all that. I love this. Again, weird transition editing choice. Man, I wonder, I don't even think a lot of these toys you can get anymore. Oh my gosh, the old bags, dude. I forgot that they were blue. I totally forgot about that. Wow, seeing the old look of a Walmart back into the 2000s. I love this. Low prices, always. And that was that video. I loved every second of it. I'm gonna love every second of all of these. Yeah, I'm from the 2000s. That's a lie. I'm from the 90s. I was born in 1991. So thankfully I still had the privilege of growing up in both the 90s and the 2000s. It was wonderful. There's some things I would give, not everything, some things I would give to go back and grow up in that time again. Alright, so let's move on to video number 2. This is shopping at a Target in 2005. Not much has changed in terms of the Target exterior. It's just brighter now, honestly. Oh, the Target dog. I don't think they even advertise the Target dog anymore, do they? I don't know. I don't remember. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Limited edition clothing. I was gonna say this kind of looks like a Kohl's, but that just really gives way to the fact that all clothing retail stores kind of look the same now. Honestly, not much has changed in terms of the Target look inside. In comparison to today. Honestly, they kind of pretty much look exactly the same. I really think the only difference I can think of is like the employees dress differently now. They are not required to only wear khakis. They can pretty much wear... They can't wear black jeans. At least we couldn't wear black jeans when I worked at Target. Yeah. Or was it blue jeans? I can't remember. I think it was blue. It was some color of jeans we weren't allowed to wear at Target. That's really the only difference. Yeah, because back then in the 90s and 2000s, and probably before all that too, they could only wear a red shirt and khakis. And that was your uniform. How's it hanging? Vintage modern Thomas O'Brien. Just filming random people, no big deal. To be fair, at this point in time, it wasn't as in today's world, we're so used to cameras being in our faces. We literally have a camera in our pocket at all times. But in the 2000s and the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, we didn't have that. They weren't as common as they are now. They were a pretty uncommon sight. So that's why people back then, they were a little weird anytime a camera was in their face or anytime they saw someone filming with a camera. They were just like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Desperate Housewives. Ugh. Kirby Fully Loaded. Oh my god. I forgot about that movie. It's not a good movie. It's not that good of a movie. I forgot it even existed. This must have been after The Incredibles came out. And there's a way to make you feel old. The Incredibles is 20 years old now. I wonder if you can. I wonder if any of these toys, like, you just can't get them anymore. If you have to go to, or if you can only get them online now. Interesting attire. All those old 2000 digital cameras. I would love to have one and shoot video like I'm back in the 2000s again. I need to figure out how to get something like that. I would love it. ...2005, there's the old... and Target did this too, the whole gaming demo thing. They did this as well. Man, the gaming aisle was so big back then. It's sad how it's... Gaming aisle in store in Target and Walmart, it's not even a shadow of its former self now. The 360! Peak gaming era. Do not care what anyone says. The 360 was peak. I loved every second of its run. It was incredible. I would love to go back and do it all over again. What games did you play on the 360? Let me know. I always played Halo 3, not Fallout. I played Fable 2, Fable 3, and I was always playing Halo 3 ODST. Those were my games, and I loved them. 360 was awesome. Old. Oh, we're back on this dude. Looks like he's making sweet love to that camera. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if you could get these for cheap now, but honestly, considering how expensive retro merchandise is becoming now, it's probably the same price as all of these that you see. Yeah, looking around at the exterior, honestly, Target pretty much looks exactly the same on the inside. Really, the only difference they did was on the outside. They just made the buildings a lot brighter, a lot more like white colored. I wonder if this dude knew. I'm glad there's people who did videos like this. Even if it was just on a lark. I'm glad that these kind of videos exist. Well, that was that video. Target shopping in 2005. Let's move on to Christmas shopping in Walmart in the year 2000. This should be interesting. This is a longer one, so... Man, the old Walmart exterior. I forgot it used to look like that. The layout, I will say the layout of Walmart now is very, very different because Walmart wanted every store to have the exact same layout. And so that's different, but that's different. The colors that they use are different. The exterior is definitely different, but other than that, honestly, the interior is pretty much the same as it's always been for the last 20 years. I guess you could say, hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Not much going on in this video to really comment on, but that's okay. I mean, this is probably going to get edited down anyway, so... Man, the I mean, yeah, obviously everything is going to look different because it's all dated. It's all in the times of the 90s and 2000s. This is 2000s, so they're still doing the 90s look. I'm sure they changed as they got more into the 2000s. But yeah, it's weird to see the old Walmart look. And this is before smart everything, like smartphones and this is before even chipped credit card chips, where you just stick it in and that's it. This is before that. Just regular cash. You just had to use either cash or credit or debit, and that was how you paid for stuff. You didn't use tap. There was no Apple Pay or anything. I wonder where... I want to see... I'm going to pause real quick. I'm wondering where this is. It doesn't say which one. Oh, okay. Okay, continuing on. Man, the checkout lines are so different now. I mean, everything in this Walmart is different. This is still in the they're still in the 90s, because this is only 2000.
Yeah, that was real nice. Both those were real nice.
Okay. That was a better jump. Or better transition. Yeah. Yeah. Again, keep in mind, this is the year 2000. We didn't carry cameras in our pockets all day, every day like we do now. Cameras were kind of an uncommon thing back then. So that's why people in the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, if you stuck a camera in their face, they were pretty weird, a little weird. And I mean, you shouldn't just shove a camera in someone's face anyway. That's rude. And you didn't get their consent for that, but yeah, it's a different time for recording film and just recording video and all that stuff, I should say. Okay. So that guy's look, the look that guy gave the cameraman, that's valid. Because it wasn't often you've had people recording you like this, as we do, as we're so used to now. Game console! Sounds like the karate teacher from Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, Walmart radio. I hate Walmart radio. It's so fucking stupid. And they play the worst music ever.
Should I not smile?
See? Because it was kind of... That's... See, it's just kind of... It was kind of weird back then to just film people in the 90s and the 2000s, because we weren't used to it back then, like we are now. Are you trying to hide? Like, she knows you're there, dude.
You're gonna have to tell me what time this is gonna be.
I hope this woman is alive, and I hope she's having the best life ever. Wherever she is, I hope she's having the best life. Oh, the old name tags, dude. Wow. That's a trip. Man, that hairstyle is so 90s. That hairstyle is so 90s, 2000s-esque.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's here.
Man, this is back when Walmart wasn't just known for blue. They used so many other colors, but now they're just blue. Target's always been red, but Walmart used to use different colors too. Yeah, look at them all. I agree. It's wild. This guy must have it mounted on a cart if he's able to just push it seamlessly like this. Honestly, the toy aisles haven't changed much. Neither have the arts and crafts stuff. It's so wild to just see them right next to each other. Because today, everything is segmented into its own thing. The toy aisles are in their own toy aisles are in the toy aisle. Arts and crafts is completely separate and away from the toy aisle. It's weird. It's weird and kind of interesting to see them side by side like that back in the 2000s. I'm sure people hated the remodels back then when they started. They were doing remodels at the Walmart I worked at, and people hated that too. I hated it because I had just memorized where everything was, and then they started moving it all again, and it was not a fun time. Harley Davidson.
Hi.
Get the shot. Kodak. Oh, man. The lady waving to the camera. Stuff like that gets lost in time. Especially Kodak. Fax, Xerox, and Kodak. Probably the two biggest things that got hurt the most in the digital internet revolution. It's interesting. What the fuck is playing on the speakers right now, dude? I played Toy Story. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. It's so wild seeing old products from the 90s and 2000s here. Or I guess I should just say the 90s, because this is only 2000. We were just getting into the 2000s. What the fuck was that song? What was that song? I wonder what movie. I'm trying to figure out what movie they're promoting, but I can't tell. Ah. Never heard of that. Kind of sounds like a TV movie. My brother dared me to do it. You heard her. It's not the devil, it's my brother. Kodak. Yep. So wild to see Kodak this year. I don't think I don't even know if they're in business anymore. By the way, I'm not using this as a microphone. I've got a fancy microphone right here with a pop filter. So, yeah. This one is not great. Always low prices. Always. Here at Walmart. Yeah, they just have bikes out in the open like that. They still kind of do that, honestly. Excuse me. Oh, someone pulling in a pallet jack. In 2000, I was 9 years old. I think I don't know if I had moved to Arizona at this time. I don't remember. Man, the entertainment section is so different back then. Honestly, I would say the entertainment section was so much better back then. There was actual entertainment in the entertainment aisle. And it was amazing. It was glorious. We had actual physical media back then, and God, now we're lucky if we even now we're lucky to even have DVDs in stores now. Shop vac. Oh, it's a vacuum. It's a big fucking vacuum. I don't think that guy has enough big stuff. I don't think she has enough big stuff in her cart. Did she just fucking dip and leave her stuff? Did she just dip and leave her stuff there? What happened? Honestly, the card aisle looks exactly the same. Not much has changed. They used to have red vests back then? That is wild. They have red signs as their checkout whatever, too. That's so weird. It's only weird to consider now because it's all blue. They went to blue. They went to the color blue and they stuck with it. This lady's probably like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Oh man, the old readers! The old card readers! Oh, that's so wild! Look at how different it is! Look at how... Oh man. That's so weird to see now. It's so old back then. Because again, it's only the year 2000. They're still in the 90s style. That's so wild to think about. If you worked at Walmart in this time and you wore a red vest, please tell me what that meant and what it was for. I am so curious. This person has a ton of those. Good lord. I mean, it is Christmas, so yeah. I'm so curious as to where this is. Oh, the blue bags, dude. I've said before, but I completely forgot the bags used to be blue. Now they're just gray. That's so wild. I've said wild so many times, it's probably lost its meaning, but whatever. There you go. It's so cool and interesting to watch videos from 20 years ago, 25 years ago. God, I can't believe this is 25 years ago. It's so... Seeing the old card readers is throwing me for a loop. Man. Yep, there you go. That's what I would have done too. That's what I've done. That's what I did before when I worked there at Walmart. Not cashier, but bagging items like that. I hate cashiering. Cashiering is the worst job. But I only say that because I'm not a very social person. That must have been $100 if he's stuffing it under the thing. Or 20, I don't know.
I woke up happy this
You won't be when you
morning.
write the check.
Yeah.
Aww. You deserve to be happy, ma'am.
My grandkids are home and they drive me crazy so I can get out the house.
Can't stop yawning, I'm sorry. Seeing the bags being blue is sending me for is a trip. It's so interesting. And yeah, that was it. That was shopping in the 2000s. Very interesting, very fascinating to watch. I love watching old videos of that type of era, the 90s and the 2000s, and sometimes the 80s. 80s is interesting to watch too. 80s is videos from the 80s are fucking wild. That was definitely a different time. Yeah. As I said, I am from that era. I was born in 1991. I had the pleasure of growing up in both the 90s and the 2000s, so it's kind of going down like a trip, kind of like a trip down memory lane for me, seeing all those kinds of things. I love it. I miss that era. I wish I could go back, but second law of thermodynamics demands we cannot go back because entropy demands chaos, which means entropy can only go forward. But yeah, it's fascinating to go back and watch those and re-experience that time again. So I hope this became an education for you guys, and I hope it was fun for you guys. I hope it was fun for you guys just as much as it was for me. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.